How restful are you? Do you rest in peace? How does rest look to you? How does it feel in the body? What do you do to rest? Myself, I'm quite a busy man. Family, own business, busy, voluntary work. I've got an active lifestyle. I like taking part in my own life. I like being busy and I like doing things. But I can overdo it, and I have in the past totally overdone it to the point of burnout, overwhelm, and getting pretty unwell. It pushed me further into meditation practices, breathwork practices, and becoming a certified breathwork practitioner. So, what does rest look like for me? Well, in the past, chilling out was being on my phone. And it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy. I wasn't aware of my breathing patterns. I wasn't aware that my nervous system was being activated. I didn't have the right information. I wasn't educated. And what was happening was full-time job, full-time relationship, full-time gym, some voluntary work, and my downtime consisted of maybe doing some cardio sessions at the gym or being on this and remaining switched on in the sympathetic part of the nervous system, which some of you might know as fight, flight, and freeze. And I was experiencing them continually. You know, in this so-called modern world, the stimulus that's coming our way is constant, you know, if we're not careful. You know, emails, phone calls, text messages, internet notifications, uh, outside doing, work, relationships. It's constant. It's boom, boom, boom. It's not. It's not natural. It's no natural man. If you've seen a certain video from Scotland, a certain film called Trainspotting, you know, it's no natural man. And we have these systems and these structures that can serve us very well, but if we're not taking care of ourselves, they can actually become destructive instead of constructive. And it can be a fine line at times. I know that with myself. I can still slip into bad habits and bad patterns. For example, last night, watched a movie till 10:30. It was really, it left me like, whoa, at the end. And I wanted to look up more information on it, examine it. So I'm on my phone and I'm looking at comments and I'm trying to dissect this movie. And I was up till midnight. I had an alarm set for 6 a.m. to get up and do some breath work and some ice bath. And yeah, so I felt refreshed, rejuvenated. I got up like that. My body hadn't rested enough. Now I feel okay just now, but no doubt later on in the day I will start to deplete. And by night time I'm going to be and probably a bit more grumpy or whatever, a bit less motivated to do stuff. So, you know, I'm still a human being and these things affect me. And awareness is key. It's like, right, okay, I need to make some corrections here in that pattern. So what I do, you know, for rest is take time out. Time out doing nothing. Just try and sit, sit on the couch, maybe just laze, maybe watch. Well, actually, I don't watch that much on TV. Watching that film last night was actually unusual for me. Go out for walks with my wife. You know, we love going down the beach and just moving into the parasympathetic state of rest, digest, recover, repair. You know, our bodies need that. We're out of balance. It's too much one way and not enough the other. You know, our bodies respond to our environment. Our nervous system responds to the environments that we put them in, and the signals that we send it from our minds. Our nervous systems don't know the difference between real and imagined. just by changing the way we think and the way we breathe, it can alter the nervous system. If we step in and take control, I could put you in a state of anxiety, if you were willing, of course, put you into a state of anxiety. I can take you out of that and put you into a state of relaxation and rest. Now, if you're willingly going to do that and learn about your body, then great, which you can do, by the way, just follow links below and all that. But in a theoretical sense, if we're out of control, where we're not giving ourselves permission and it's just happening, then we're going to be unaware of the processes going on within our body, can be stuck in fight, flight, freeze. And it doesn't have to look chaotic. That's the thing, you hear those fight, flight, freeze. It's going to be like, bah, yeah, ah. It could be as simple as breath holding and being unaware. It's holding our breath for prolonged periods of time, not activating our bodily systems, the diaphragm, the nervous system being switched on, but the same at peace. I've been meditating for a long, long time, a good number of years, over a decade, and a lot of the time I was unaware that I was still switched on and activated. I've really learned over this last few years just how important breathwork, meditation, and nervous system regulation is, and how I need to apply it into my life to become restful, to enjoy rest, so that I can be at my best. There we go, a little rhyme, and it's true. It's true that that's what works well for me, to try and find that balance. Now every body is different, and everyone will respond better or less to certain stimulus. It depends on how much our nervous systems can currently handle, what they've been exposed to in the past, but they can be retrained. Mine has enormously. I needed the right information from the right people and the right practices and exercises that allowed that to happen. So that yes, I can be switched on, activated, run a business, work out, be healthy, take care of responsibilities, and also enjoy rest. Now, in the past, and certain people I know that I work with, clients, they don't know how to enjoy rest. Theoretically, they might, but when they're put into that situation, rest it's unnatural. It's unnatural. The nervous system doesn't know. All it knows is activation switched on, and however that looks. So to retrain it, really have to relearn. I speak to people about meditation, and I can't meditate. I can't meditate. It's just, it's I can't settle. My thinking takes me out of it, and they give up after like a few days. And the reason is because they're not used to it. They've not gotten past that point of what is currently familiar to them, which is being switched on. So when you put people to rest, so to speak, it's unnatural. So they think, this is uncomfortable. I can't do this. Experiencing these physical sensations in the body and rest is unfamiliar. It really is as simple as that. Uh, Obviously, the practices, etc., to try and switch those states, learn about it. It takes a lot more work and training, etc. So that's a little bit about rest, and how it affects me if I don't rest, and how it affects me when I do rest. So if it's something you're interested in, give me a shout, usual stuff, comment below, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And let's go on a journey. Let's learn about this. Let's learn about you, how your body operates, how it functions, dysfunctions, optimal health, optimal performance. And as I always say, breathe better, be better.